So I know you've been in your head a while about starting a social media page, starting a podcast. Tell me why you finally decided to start social media.
I reached a point where I no longer wanted to only share my thoughts with a select group of people. And I knew that I had more to offer. And so the vehicle to do that was and had been always available to me, and that was through social media. But I never wanted to have social media because that would mean putting myself out there in a way that would allow others to um, pick me apart. Bully would be the key word here. And because I had experienced that growing up, it lingered. It really sat with me. It has been sitting with me. I still feel it. Um, each post that I do, there's still the self-doubt that someone or people will try to invalidate what I'm saying, even though that's what I'm experiencing inside. So following through with it finally, and I think it was in the summer of August 2023 that I created the X account, the Twitter account, and I started just posting on there. But you should have heard the interactions that I had with Kiana in those first few months. Every single post I questioned, I doubted, I didn't believe in what I was saying. I would edit rigorously
Why is that though?
because I doubted my voice. I doubted what I was actually wanting to share
Mhm.
and wanting it to be perfect, even though that doesn't exist.
Right, but in person, you're a free spirited guy. Come across as pretty confident, outspoken, highly opinionated at times, and you would never doubt yourself in the moments and times, or maybe if you did doubt yourself, it wasn't apparent. You would speak freely.
Yeah, that's a facade that I created.
Good. I got more questions about that.
Yeah, I perfected that over a decade or
Good.
so.
Good. We'll delve into that a little bit more. So now that I know what held you back a little bit, what did it cost you during that time to stay silent and not do it?
Shame.
Hmm.
It allowed the shame. I call it a shadow. That's what I call it in conversations with Kiana, with my psychologist as well. And just a cloud, even that's always there,
Mhm.
almost as a reminder that you're not good enough. And it was always there. It's still there. I know how to accept it openly with love now, because the first part of healing is acceptance, like acknowledging what you're feeling. And so that's what I've been working on. But every time I withheld my voice, it gave the shadow, it gave the doubt, it gave the shame so much more power over me.
Fueled it even more.
Oh, yes. So think of that. Even in your daily interactions, there are times, and now I'm still, this is still a thing. This will be ongoing for me at least. There are times when I want to say something, but I withhold. I pause, I reflect very, very quickly, and then I'll reply.
That's a good thing, no?
It is, but the way I was doing it was suppressing everything and anything that had to do with what I was actually thinking.
Hmm.
So I was self-invalidating myself.
It's interesting because in person, oftentimes you wouldn't withhold. You wouldn't
Yeah.
hold back. You wouldn't think twice. It would usually depend on the conversation, But I did notice that you were practicing a lot more restraint
Mm.
over the past couple years since I've been knowing you.
You learn too, the people that are listening, the people that are open, they have at least in my experience, they have a particular energy about them.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of those individuals that you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm saying something or you're saying something to me, I know that the communication line is open and we're willing to have a discussion about whatever kind of topic, but we're willing to have that in an open way that is non-judgmental and is willing to maybe explore different boundaries that we had not considered before.
Okay.
There are other people that you meet them the first chance, you try to have a conversation with them and it's closed book. There's no room in their head, body, whatever you want to call it, there's no room for them to even contemplate the possibility of something different than the way they understand, let's just say, one concept. They can't even grapple with the fact that there's an alternative way of thinking about something. So as soon as I feel that type of energy, that's where the boundary goes up. That's where it's an automatic, yes, I don't need to involve myself with it. No.
Okay.